Hey guys, before the video starts, be sure to follow me on Twitter. Click that link down below and go follow me on Twitter at Mr_Bird333. I would love to talk about NBA and basketball in general with you guys, but without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Boston Celtics MyGM series. First of all, to address a couple things, sorry about the audio in the last episode, guys. I had my volume turned up a little bit too much. Hopefully this episode is going to turn out better, but I would like to thank you guys for all the wonderful comments on the last video. We got over 14 different comments looking at the possible moves we can make involving Gordon Hayward. From Kwanu, try and look to get CJ McCollum. Definitely a good option. We got one from Brone saying Gordon Hayward and Alan Williams to the Clippers for Blake Griffin and Lou Williams. That is also a very intriguing trade, as we do not have a real solid power forward right now, and that'll open up a spot for Jason Tatum. We have one from Jet15, Gordon Hayward, 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick for Victor Oladipo and Lance Stevenson. I don't know if I want to get that many picks away. Maybe I'll try for a different trade for Victor Oladipo, but still, thank you for the suggestion. And then the one that actually got the most support was actually Gordon Hayward for Klay Thompson of the Golden State Warriors. If I would be able to pull off that trade, that would be fantastic. I don't know if it's going to happen, but also thank you Arcade Adventures for that, and Will McNeil saying that you can trade Gordon Hayward and use that cap room from him to sign Klay Thompson in free agency. So thank all you guys, and all you that watched and liked the video. I really appreciate the feedback. I love getting it from you guys. And also, I'm looking to start a new series. We always focus on 2K, but I've always wanted to talk about what goes on in the real NBA. So I'm thinking a weekly series, probably uploaded on maybe every Sunday, just discussing what has gone on in the NBA in the previous week, whether it be hirings, firings, signings, any trades that may happen, and any game recaps. That really piqued my interest, and what I think will happen in the future of the NBA. I would maybe possibly think of live streaming that. Be sure to let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's get into this episode. We're going to finish off the season today, simulate, get some recaps going, and then we're going to go into the playoffs and see how the playoff situation is looking right now. If we look at our playoff picture, we are 2.5 games up on the Cavs for the first seed in the playoffs. The East is really struggling this season, as it usually does. Cleveland is only 11 games above 500. The Philadelphia 76ers are only 10 games. And separating first and fifth placers, only 3.5 games. The Brooklyn Nets actually doing very well with their team. Kyrie still has a broken nose. He's day-to-day. He will be able to play for us in the rest of the season. But I'm actually thinking about taking him out for the rest of the season just to preserve him for the playoffs. Man, what kind of season is D'Angelo Russell having? Let me go ahead and take a look at his stats. I want to see how good he's actually playing. If we look at the Nets, wow, he's putting up 22 and 6. Jeremy Lin, Batum, Jarrett Allen, a lot of underrated players putting in some great work for the Brooklyn Nets. But without further ado, go ahead and simulate through these games, and I'll bring you guys back at the end of season number 2. Our next 2 games, we lose to the Timberwolves. Marcus Morris put up 22. Good production all around, but the shooting yet again could be a bit better, and we took the win against Philadelphia. Kyrie put up 33 in a great performance. Gordon Hayward continually struggles. 4 of 13 from the field, only 13 points. Jason Tatum played very well alongside him, and I need to check the game plan. I don't understand why Alan Williams is starting. And you know what? We're actually going to move Jason Tatum into the starting small forward position. Remove some minutes from Josh Richardson, Zubac, and Kevin Looney. And we're going to give these to Jason Tatum. For some reason, I don't understand why these aren't sticking, but we need to save changes and exit, and now that should put him in the starting lineup. Wait, why is Kyrie... Apparently, why is Kyrie playing all those minutes? We don't need him to play all those minutes. Let's spread this out, and let's get a lot more of these minutes to Andre Drummond, and hopefully that will save some of the... What? It automatically resets. I don't understand why it automatically resets. And now all of our minutes are messed up. Okay. So let's lower that. Let's lower him. Lower Alan Williams a bit. Give 36 to Gordon Hayward. And that should be able to reset it. Good. Okay. I'm going to simulate through the rest of the season. We're only 2 games up on the Cavs. So this is going to be a very close finish. So we end the season on a 5-game winning streak, which is nice. We do lock up the #1 seed over Cleveland. And Bernard Patton doesn't want anything less than a conference finals appearance. I'm gonna stay middle ground on this just because I do not know what will happen with any possible injuries. So I believe Kyrie is back to full health. And most here think of you guys as the inferior team. No, this doesn't concern me at all. We have home court because we're the better team. And good, we're going to get a lot of player morale, we're going to get staff trust, but I really don't care about the reporter. 27 million in profit, that's pretty good. We end 50-32. Russell Westbrook with another MVP. Jackson Baldwin, what do you know? Rookie of the Year. Greg Monroe, 6th man on the Miami Heat. DeAndre, Defensive Player. Jabari Parker, Most Improved. And Steve Kerr, the Warriors only went 54-28 this season. And nice, 2 years in a row, we are going to get the Executive of the Year award. Very, very nice. Looking at the All-NBA teams, Jackson Baldwin up to an 87 on All-NBA first team. And besides that, Vucevic on All-NBA second team. It looks like KD is still out for the rest of the playoffs. The Mirko Petrovic, center for the Miami Heat, third team. And besides that, here are the rest of the defensive teams. Bogdanovich, for some reason, on the second team. Hey, our center Andre Drummond able to make an All-NBA team. And here are the 2 rookie first teams. We did not get anybody, but look at this class right here. Malcolmus, Shepard, Mirko Petrovic, Jackson Baldwin, Ante Zizic. Wait, who is the one rookie we're missing? He's on the Pistons. Isn't he Freddie Staples? Where's Freddie Staples? There's Freddie Staples. Did they start Reggie Jackson ahead of him? Wait, the Pistons didn't even make the playoffs, but here we are. Wow, for the second season in a row, we're going to be facing the Orlando Magic in round 1 of the playoffs. Here's the rest of the lineups. This is going to be a very nice series. Houston versus Minnesota. The return of Jackson Baldwin brought New Orleans from bottom of the league to the second best record, 52-30. What a turnaround, my goodness. But let's take a look at the Magic, who we're going to be facing in the first round. They do have a pretty decent team. I'm not seeing the rookie that they drafted. Was it Daryl Houston? Yeah, it seems to have been Daryl Houston. But besides that, they really do not have that great a team. They have a lot of depth with Biyombo, Jermichael Green, Jared Solinger, our old player Jermichael Green, Alex Ajinka, Terrence Ross, Fournier. But who we're really going to have to worry about is probably Aaron Gordon. We don't have the best power forward defensively, but hopefully Alan Williams will be able to hang with him. Looking at our player stats for the end of the season, Kyrie 24-6, shooting 50% from the field, 42% from 3. Gordon Hayward 17 points, very disappointed in him. I thought he would do much better. 17 on 44% shooting and 34 from the 3. Jason Tatum 13 points, pretty good. Andre Drummond getting that double-double, 12 and 11. Josh Richardson, excuse me, with nearly 10 points a game, a steal, and a couple assists. Allen Williams with 9 points and 7 rebounds. Zubac with 7 and 5. Yogi Ferrell with 5 and 2. McAdoo, Glenn Robinson, and Demetrius Jackson. There are the stats. One thing I did do between this episode and the last, if we look at our roster, I believe I thought I assigned Demetrius Jackson to the G League just to improve him a bit. And apparently the G League is up. So that is who we'll be facing in the first round of the playoffs. So I think we're going to cut this episode a bit short. I know it's a bit short. I'll call this maybe like a half an episode or something. But next episode, we will be facing the Orlando Magic in the first round of the playoffs. So guys, be sure to leave in the comment section below what strategy you want me to implement for this series. Any more moves you guys want me to make involving Gordon Hayward. And I really want your support or your thoughts specifically on this series of just NBA discussion, a weekly series where I talk about the NBA and you guys leave your thoughts down below. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you like this video. Be sure to subscribe. Let's try and get, the goal is 700 by the end of the year. The support has been fantastic. I can't thank you guys enough. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the start of the playoffs next episode.